I want to thank y'all for coming and being here today. This is a big, exciting day here for Tate community. But before we get started, Judge Allen Wigington, I'd like to open this meeting up with prayer.
Sure.
Mind, please.
Thank you if you would join me. Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for the opportunity to come together as a community and to bless this station and the people who work here. We pray a hedge of protection on them as they go about their work in this community, protecting us. God, be with us as we go through this, and we ask for your leadership in everything that we do. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we've got plenty of seats up front. We'll try to keep this as short as possible. I'll probably have you out of here by 2 or 3 o'clock. Y'all just hang in there. But there's some people I'd like to recognize us before we get started here. Of course, we have Mary Jane Griffith from the Amarillo Garden Club. Arthur B. Allred, that will be speaking here with us from the Tate Association, as well as Mary Jane Griffith. I'd like to thank these two individuals for supporting the volunteer station here at Tate and then bringing it to this fruition to where we're going to be a full paid station here. We are still relying on the volunteers. We're not running nobody off, but I want to thank the volunteers for what they have done for this community over the years, what they have put forward. Stewart Construction, Jimmy Stewart, I don't know if he's here yet. I haven't seen him, but he's the one that built the building. Mr. Scott O'Connor, his wife, Mr. Copeland, I want to thank y'all for letting the county purchase this property. Thank y'all very much. I know you have plans for it, but it'll be a great asset for the community here. Thank y'all very much for that. We had the order of Easter Star here about the animals. They don't not to make a big deal out of that, but I think they need to be recognized to that point. Also, I'm going to go ahead and recognize the officials here. 2 of them, Cherokee County, Chief Robinson, Chief Keener. Thank you very much, Chief Prather, for y'all being here today. This is a blessing to have y'all here for representing your area as well as supporting Pickens County. Thank y'all very much. Chris Stanton from the Sheriff's Department. Thank you, Chris, and the group here. Yeager, Judge Wigington, Jeff. Good, thank y'all for being here. City of Jasper Fire Department. Appreciate y'all being here. All the judges. If anybody got any wants to do any arrest somebody, we got some good judges here to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to try to recognize anybody. Hopefully I haven't missed any officials here, and I'm trying to cover all of it. But the school board, we got the school board here. So there. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate that. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing. Got Fire Chief, Pickens County Fire Chief. I got 2 individuals I better recognize, but they'll take my credit card away from me. That's Miss Becky Denny and Mr. Jerry Barnes. Thank y'all for being here, and I appreciate that. And I know that's a touchy subject. We're not going to bring that up. I'm going to leave that alone. But anyway, those subjects are fine. But thank y'all for being here for that one. The lead leader, where's Sloan Elrod? I know he's worked hard all morning getting his hair fixed, but I have asked Sloan to come and make a few remarks for the station, and at this time, please do so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First of all, I want to thank Tate Community Association and all for all their support that we've had throughout the years, being at the old location for years and years, and they supported us tremendously throughout this whole ordeal. By the way, if any of them are here, February 1st, I do have a cleaning crew coming in. That will be completely cleaned up and everything should be gone at that point. If it's not, please let me know. I want to thank all the citizens that voted on SPLOST. Without SPLOST, I mean, it's been very tough to be in this building, to have our new trucks, tanker trucks. It's just, as years have gone on, you know, our ISO rating has changed. For years we were a 7.9, I believe it was. For years and years, we've been a 4 currently. We're running 3 paid personnel out of this particular station every day, 7 days a week. Hopefully, unless we get, you know, short-handed from flu season or something of that, you know, that effect, there'll be 3 people down here at all times. The med unit has been a huge support. I think it came down in 95. down at the old building. That has been a huge asset for this area as far as response times. This is our second biggest city that we have, other than Jasper. Jasper still, has the biggest call volume. This is the second busiest department. Now we've got drive-through bays, a little bit safer. The only thing we backed in at this point is the med unit and the responder, our two smallest vehicles. Everything else is drive-through bays. Takes a lot of the, as far as, damaging equipment and that type of stuff in the back and instance, that's where you have most of your accidents when it comes to stations. Just want to thank everybody for being here. Thank everybody again for the SPLOST. Without SPLOST, it's tough to grow. So, thank you.
As Chief Elrod had said, this is the second biggest station in the county. My 911, Christy, thank you for being here. This last year, just to give you all a heads up on numbers, we had 20,162 calls here in Pickens County. Out of that, 8,807 were medical and fire emergencies. And the medical is the one that we want to focus on here. And also with this station coming on board, we're still an ISO rating of 4. So we are well pleased to see as we go forward into the future that one of our planning was to increase the fire department and to get the ISO rating down for the citizens of Pickens County to where their house insurance starts dropping, and that's a benefit to them. You're going to notice these bays here a little wider. This one is Station 11, have wider bays in it. That's for the future of equipment for Pickens County, because we're hoping in the future to buy Quint. I know we rely on Cherokee County on theirs and Gilmer County on their Quint, which is a ladder truck with a nozzle on the end of it for high buildings that we can get to get people out. So hopefully in the future we'll be coming to looking at one of those, and we're looking at better and bigger equipment for the community. Again, I'm going to turn this over at this time to Miss Mary Jane Griffith that has been here for, you want to speak? You want to say a few words? Or you want to say that many years? No, I'm not going to go there. You want to speak? You'd rather off the beach speak. Well, come on. Miss Mary Jane Griffith, she is head of the Animal Gardens Club and been here for at least, 3 years? Yeah, okay, we'll leave it at that. 3 years.
It's a pleasure to be here today for the ribbon cutting and the dedication of our new fire station. Thank you for attending this event. We really have a new fire department in Tate. Can you believe that? We are very proud of this accomplishment and thank the commissioners, Rob and Becky and Jerry, for all that they have done to help with this great thing that's happening today. We've had firehouses many years, but nothing to compare to this. Back in the 70s, I think maybe we had our first firehouse. We had volunteer firefighters who remain, I thought, on the job today, but evidently they're not going to be looking after us again. But anyway, we'll be well looked after. The Tate Community Association bought the portion of land between it was the old store, it's Market, 53 Market now, and the old post office when the partners of the grocery store dissolved operation. The old fire truck that we have was a 1942 model that was leased from the Jasper Fire Department and was no longer in operating condition. This truck was converted to a tanker and was able to be used for this purpose. And a little bit extra about this fire truck, we still have it. It's housed down at Potty Corps in one of their buildings or one of their bays. And it has been refinished. And it is on display, I think, during the Marble Festival and during Tate Day. If you think about it, 42 years of the Model 42, that's been a long time ago. A fire truck was purchased, and the members felt it would serve the needs of Tate and the surrounding areas. And to house these trucks and other equipment, there had to be a little firehouse. So since they had this land, then they built onto the old post office and made the first little firehouse. Then in the late 80s or early 90s, a warehouse and beauty shop across from Burger's Market had been constructed. Well, it didn't do well, evidently, because it was soon for sale. And the Community Association voted to buy this new building for a firehouse. Again, they needed another truck, so they bought a newer truck than they had. And of course, the building had to be remodeled to take care of all of these. The Tate Community Association has done so much for Tate and remains active in this new year. Today we are here to show appreciation for this nice new fire station. It meets the needs of Tate and all the surrounding areas. We want to express our gratitude to Rob, to Sloan Elrod, and all of the others who have had a part in making this day possible. It's a day of thankfulness and satisfaction for the people of Tate. Thank you.
Chairman of the Tate Association.
Thank you. I want to thank Chairman Jones and the Board of Commissioners for their support in this building Tate. Also, we've got several board members from the Tate Community Association. I've been on this job a short time, some of them been on it longer than I have. But Ms. Griffith was saying back in the late 60s, some of the community leaders, people with the association got together and built the first one-bay station there next to the old post office. Several years later, down the four-way stop, they got that store building, remodeled it, and put a fire station in there for bigger equipment, more equipment. In later years, 2 bays were added where the ambulance and the EMTs were stationed. And this was provided by the county. The last couple of years, there's been a full-service fireman station there at the station along with the EMTs. Before the community leaders began volunteer fire department, there was no fire protection in Tate. I grew up here in the 50s and the 60s, and I remember the company Georgia Marble Company had a fire engine, and I remember there was a fire one time and it couldn't pull the hill. They had to back up, and when they got to the fire, they had the truck loaded with 5-gallon cans of water. And that's all we had. That's all we had. So this is just a great asset. And it's something we can build on for the future. And we just thank you. We're glad to see all the people from the county and the fire department and from the community and the support. Because we really appreciate it.
At this time, I want to turn it over to the Chamber of Commerce. We're going to have a ribbon cutting on this particular building, and I'm going to leave it. You want to stay inside or outside?
That is according to what you want in the background. I think it would be nice to have some fire trucks in the background, but it's also cold outside.
Outside, well.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!